All right, January the 10th, and there's QuickTime 282. All right, I'm going to minimize that. So, what's on for today? This was done on January the 7th, the first day that I set up this MacBook Pro, this new MacBook Pro, and this is the log for January the 7th. All right, so it says Apple Preference, Apple Preference Security Remote Service. That's one. And then this one says again, January the 7th, com.apple preference security remote service. (18/28/23) com apple preference security remote service. Com apple preference security remote service. 18/28/24. 18/28/23. Did I not do that one? Com apple preference security remote service. 18/28/23. Com apple preference security remote service. Sharing there. Okay, minimize that one. And then I got this little thing here, and it tells me about a bug report, and I'm going to minimize that one as well. This is 18/28/23. Com apple preference security remote service and sharing. 21/21/31. Com apple preference network remote service foundation. 21/21/32. Com apple preference network remote service network extension. 21/21/39. Com apple preference network remote service applicate. Com apple preference security remote service foundation. 18/28/23. 18/28/23. Com.apple preference security remote service applicate. 18/28/23. I wonder if these screenshots have been changed. It doesn't matter. This is what I have right now, because these numbers seems repeated. Com apple preference security remote service and sharing. 18/28/24. Preference security remote service sharing. 18/13/34. Sharing deactivate. Minimize that one. 18/13/34. TCCD security, and it's a Mac error. Apple preference date time remote service local authentication. Apple preference date time remote service local authentication. Apple preference date time remote service applicate. Apple preference security remote service shared utilities. 18/28/2030. And then, as you know, sharing D is used by the Finder to enable AirDrop file sharing connected to shared computers and accessing remote disks from other computers. Okay, and I have a lot of sharing D. So I am going to take a screenshot of this. There we go. Put that up there. Okay, and I'm going to close that. Let's sharing D, checking remote LTKS, don't know what that is. Private delivering connection status change. And I get a lot of cloud, CLOUD, but I'm not connected to iCloud. Right there, no connection to iCloud. System log, Apple sharing D. The service is defined to be constantly running and is inherently efficient. So sharing D seems to be on, and I just confirmed what sharing D is. Hang on. Right here. Sharing D. Drop file sharing. Drop file sharing, connecting to shared computer and accessing remote disk from other computers. Alright, that's what sharing D is. And sharing D is activated. And then I have this one here under system log that says sharing D, this service is defined to be constantly running and inherently efficient. Okay, so I'm going to minimize that one. And there's sharing D. And it says wireless proximity. QuickTime, this is what QuickTime looks like sometimes. And this is what QuickTime looks like at other times. And it says show sharing service button. That's QuickTime. So sharing seems to be a common word. And QuickTime is always running crazy high. This says user belong to local, checking password. That ain't me. Okay, Bluetooth state updated, powered on, sharing D. Sharing D, advertiser state changed. Sharing D, wireless proximity. And this one here is media remote D. This one here is wireless PROXD. Apple Bluetooth is engaged and I turned it off. And this one says protection merge. It tells me when I turn off the computer, turn on the computer. It doesn't tell me when I turn off the computer. QuickTime is always running. There's QuickTime running here, but it's not in the dock. It is a remote connection. And I have Windows Server here, unknown, display device. Don't know what that is. Okay, so I'm going to minimize that one. And Apple WebKit networking. This is a big problem because it prevents me from uploading to YouTube. The WebKit networking. Displaying sheet. Apple preference, date, time, remote service. Security interface. Minimize that one. Did become key. Preference, security, remote service, local authentication UI. Bluetooth state updated, powered on. Apple sharing. Alright, so that's it, and I'm gonna say the end. If it doesn't say the end, it means this video has been cut.